Islam's journey into Africa is one of the most fascinating and untold stories in history. Did you know that Islam has been a part of Africa for over 1400 years? Stay tuned as we uncover surprising facts about how Islam spread to Africa, transforming societies, cultures, and the course of history itself.
Many people think Islam spread to Africa through conquest, but here's the surprising truth. Islam entered Africa through peaceful means like trade, migration, and diplomacy, centuries before it reached many parts of the world. Let's dive into the details.
Islam's first encounter with Africa happened during the lifetime of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. When his followers were persecuted in Mecca, where did they flee for safety? Ethiopia, an African kingdom led by a Christian king who offered them refuge.
This migration, known as the First Hijra, marked the beginning of Islam's peaceful ties with Africa. Over time, trade routes between the Arabian Peninsula and Africa became channels for cultural and religious exchange.
Arab traders traveling through the Red Sea and the Sahara Desert shared not only goods like gold and spices, but also the teachings of Islam. This was especially true in East Africa and the Sahel region, where Islam merged with local cultures.
Here's another surprising fact. African kings played a key role in spreading Islam. Unlike in other regions, many African rulers voluntarily embraced Islam and promoted it as a unifying force.
Take Mansa Musa, the emperor of Mali and the richest man in history. His famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324 introduced the world to African Islamic culture. It also boosted trade, education, and architecture back home.
And who can forget Timbuktu? This African city became the center of Islamic learning, home to thousands of scholars and one of the oldest universities in the world, the Sankore Madrasa. But Islam didn't replace Africa's rich traditions, it enriched them. African communities blended Islamic principles with local customs to create a unique cultural identity.
From the mud mosques of West Africa to Swahili poetry on the East Coast, African Islam is a beautiful tapestry of faith, culture, and innovation.
The legacy of Islam in Africa goes beyond religion. It inspired advancements in science, medicine, art, and architecture that shaped the continent and the world.
Today, Islam continues to be a source of identity and community for millions of Africans. It's a reminder of the peaceful and enduring connection between Africa and Islam.
Islam's journey to Africa is a story of peace, knowledge, and cultural exchange. But how much of this history is truly known? Share this video to celebrate the incredible legacy of Africa and Islam. Let's educate the world about this timeless connection.
Islamic influence on African art and architecture is profound. From the intricate designs of mosques to the beautiful calligraphy, Islamic art has left an indelible mark on African culture. The Great Mosque of Jannah in Mali is a prime example of this fusion of styles. Built in the 13th century, it remains one of the most iconic structures in Africa. Islamic architecture in Africa is not just about aesthetics, it also reflects the spiritual and communal values of the societies that built them. Let's explore some of these magnificent structures and their stories. Women have played a crucial role in the spread of Islam in Africa. From scholars and educators to leaders and traders, African Muslim women have been at the forefront of cultural and religious exchange. One notable figure is Nana Asma'u, a 19th century scholar and poet from the Sokoto Caliphate in present-day Nigeria. Her works and teachings continue to inspire generations. The contributions of women in the spread of Islam highlight the inclusive and diverse nature of the religion in Africa. In summary, the journey of Islam in Africa is a testament to the power of peaceful exchange and cultural fusion. From its early days in Ethiopia to its profound influence on art, architecture, and education, Islam has become an integral part of African identity. As we look to the future, the legacy of Islam in Africa continues to inspire and unite communities across the continent. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember to share this video and spread the knowledge about the rich history of Islam in Africa.